Hello, welcome to part 4 of the playthrough I'm doing of Star Wars Force Unleashed. So in the last episode, if I remember correctly, we defeated Shark T, and then after we were asked to return to Vader, so we did, and then we got cut through. He put a lightsaber through my chest. He puts a lightsaber through your chest because obviously it's been kept a secret that you're Vader's apprentice. So you had to believe he was dead, and then you end up at this facility, and now we're on a hunt now to. He said to get an army together to distract the Emperor so we can take him. Basically, kill the Emperor. So we'll see how the story develops. So yeah. Let's start with databank as usual, see what anything new's been added. Characters: Apprentice Maris Brood. Like many of her peers, Maris was discovered by the Jedi as an infant. However, rather than receiving formal training at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Maris was tutored by a Jedi warrior aboard a starship called the Grey Pilgrim when Palpatine issued Order 66. Maris and her master were in the Outer Rim territories, and thus not immediately affected by the initial purge. But her master did feel the ripples in the Force caused by the sudden deaths of so many Jedi. After meeting only silence over transmissions sent to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Maris' master took his personal starfighter in search of answers. He never returned, but his last message revealed that the Jedi Order had been all destroyed by a villain named Darth Vader seeking revenge. Maris set off in search of Vader. However, before she could ever confront the Dark Lord, Maris was discovered by Jedi Master Shark T, who convinced the angry Padawan to disappear into hiding on Felicia. Despite Shark T's positive influence, Maris harbors a strong desire for revenge and is still intent on confronting Darth Vader. So these are the guys. Felician Chieftain. The Felician Chieftains are the leadership caste of the Felician species. Massive and commanding, the chieftains inspire awe and fear in their followers. Though slower than the Felician warriors, they're much harder with dense flesh that protects them from attacks. They are also incredibly strong and trained from an early age to wield a ceremonial staff in combat. A chieftain can channel the Force through his weapon, drawing on Felicia's web of living energy to create a powerful blast of energy. Many chieftains also carry sturdy shields that have been constructed using the Force to increase their effectiveness. Yeah, they were quite tricky to defeat in the last one. Felician Shaman. The Felician Shamans are the spiritual leaders of the Felician species. They use the Force talents to surround their fellow Felicians in a dangerous aura that will harm any attackers. The Shaman's horn will also call nearby Felicians into battle, summoning camouflage warriors from the jungle depths when pressed into combat. The Shamans will most often attempt to evade or flee using a combination of the Force and their innate camouflage abilities. Who seemingly teleport a safe distance away from any enemies. Yeah, they're quite difficult because they were like the leader. You had to kill him first and then defeat all the others. It's weird. Yeah. Felician warriors, natives of the immense fungus forest of the planet Felicia. These unusual creatures were long thought to be primitive and savage. While they have not developed any form of advanced technology, the Felicians have survived and even flourished without it, largely because of their innate connection to the Force. While not as powerful as Charing Jedi, the Felicians are able to use the Force to command and control their environment and its creatures, including fearsome rancors. However, they often struggle to resist the dark side, and many tribes have descended into violence and madness over the eons. The entire Felician species were threatened during the Clone Wars, when large-scale battles left vast portions of the world scarred and uninhabitable. I can't even speak. In recent years, the Felicians have managed to aid the forest in its regeneration and regrowth. When Shark Teeth discovered the Felicians, she began teaching them to use the connection to the Force for both attack and defense. She also encouraged them to resist the temptation of the dark side. The Felician species is stratified into a caste system allowing members of each tribe to perform specialized duties. The Felucian warriors serve as the backbone of the Felucian tribes, using their innate force powers for defense and hunting. They can use the force to generate small spheres and compressed air, which they can hurl to stun and even kill prey. They have also learned to imbue their brutal jawbone weapons with the force, strengthening the weapons for both increased damage and defense against other weapons, including lightsabers. All Felucians are capable of blending into their surroundings and crawling along nearly any surface. The Felucian warriors use their abilities to ambush prey from virtually any vantage point. Yeah, they could come from any direction, pretty much. So these are the Rancors we had to destroy. Originated to the forest of Dathomir, Rancors have managed to spread to many worlds across the galaxy and thrive on wild planets such as Felucia. These immense and brutish predators are marked by short, stubby legs, long arms, razor-sharp claws, and teeth and armored plating, strong enough to resist blaster bolts. The Felucian variants are not as intelligent or as easily trained as their Dathomir cousins, but the native Felucians have had some luck in domesticating them for use as combat mounts. Like the Night Sisters of Dathomir, the Felucians are inherently force sensitive, which seems to be critical in the process of training Rancors. Felucians typically paint their Rancors with phosphorescent dyes, which can confuse and frighten prey. Ace Yeruda poison spitter. They were quite irritating because when you were fighting in combat, you had this plant basically spitting at you. A semi-sentient plant found in the fungus world of Felucia, the Yerdia enjoys a symbiotic relationship with the native Felucians, capable of emitting streams of thick venom. The Yerdia is trained by Felucians to protect their villages, ceremonial sites, and travel corridors from wild Rancors and other predators. In return, the Felucians care for the Yerdia, feeding the creature raw meat and removing parasites from the plant's delicate stalks. Shaak Ti, a hero of the Clone Wars, Marja Shaak Ti is one of the last surviving members. Is one of the last surviving members of the Jedi Council. Shaak Ti is a Torguta, a humanoid species from the planet Shili, to protect themselves from the dangerous predators of the homeworld. The Torguta band together in dense tribes that rely on their disruptive natural pigmentation patterns to confuse the slow-witted beasts. They also boast hollow montrals on their heads that allow them to sense the space around them ultrasonically. The highly independent Shaak Ti is a notable exception to the communal-minded Torguta, preferring to operate alone. Nonetheless, her heritage is evident in the accuracy and agility she demonstrates when moving and fighting in bustling crowds. During the Clone Wars, Shaak Ti participated in numerous key offences. She was among the 200 Jedi who stormed Geonosis to rescue Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker from the Separatist forces, and later coordinated the defense of the cloning facilities on Kamino. She also fought on Centaurs and Dagu, and confronted the terrifying Separatist General Grievous in order to protect the Emperor Palpatine. Soon after the Jedi discovered that Palpatine was the evil mastermind, Darth Sidious, Mace Windu and several others went to arrest him, leaving Shaak Ti in charge of the Jedi Temple's defences. Shaak Ti was deep in meditation. I didn't know that she was left in charge of the Jedi Temple when Mace Windu went to go and kill Darth Sidious. It was even when Darth Vader and his forces later stormed the Jedi Temple, she quickly ruled other Jedi and fought bravely to repel the attack. But it was soon obvious that the temple would be lost. After ensuring that several Padwans and the Masters escaped, Shakti reluctantly fled on her own. While wandering the galaxy in search of other Jedi, Shakti discovered a young Padawan named Maris Brood. Master T was initially reluctant to take Maris as her apprentice. She had already trained 2 Padawans in her career, only to see both fall victim to criminal killers shortly before their graduation to knighthood. However, Shakti sensed that Maris was tormented by her hatred for Darth Vader and spirited her away to the lush Flunkish planet Felicia. Shakti has since become a respected Felucian chieftain, commanding tribes of Force-sensitive natives. She is dedicated to teaching them to control their burgeoning abilities, hoping that they can defend Maris should Darth Vader find her, and prevent barbaric warriors from slipping to the dark side. Sarlacc is one of the largest and longest living creatures in the galaxy. As they reach adulthood, Sarlacc become completely immobile, with only their immense mouth and teeth above the surface. Beneath lies the Sarlacc's body, a massive series of digestive tracts and pulmonary systems that allow the Sarlacc to live an extremely efficient and sedentary life. When a victim stumbles into the feeding pits of a Sarlacc, large prehensile tentacles can drag them into the awaiting maw, when they will be digested over the course of centuries. The Sarlacc itself can live for tens of thousands of years, providing it can acquire enough food to keep it alive, but with the ability to absorb fungus and bacteria from the surrounding soil, very few of these grand creatures ever starve to death. Felucia is home to one of the galaxy's largest Sarlacc, a creature whose teeth and gums cover hundreds of kilometers of wilderness. So yeah, this is when we were defeating Shakti. This is what you had to. That's what was protecting her. Locations: Kashyyyk, Raps Felucia. Once a major holding of the Commerce Guild, Felucia is a world teeming with fungal life forms and immense primitive plants in the same way Raxus. I think we read about this. Yeah, we did. So this is where we ended up, the Empirical. The ISS Empirical is a secret research vessel used by Darth Vader to conduct dark experiments on prisoners and for studying unique alien specimens. This mysterious ship drifts into lifeless outer rim systems, charting long-forgotten courses, untraceable but even the Emperor's own spy network. The Empirical is crewed by an elite platoon of Imperial soldiers, hand-picked by Darth Vader himself. These troops are trained to quickly deal with unexpected threats aboard the vessel, and will go to any lengths to prevent any specimens from escaping alive. It is rumoured that this is just one of the many secret research vessels in the Dark Lord's fleet. Yeah. So basically, we can't be tracked where we are. So this is where we went once he threw us through the window on that ship where the Emperor was. Imperial Star Destroyer. Yeah, read about all that. Right, time for Force upgrades. Now we've caught up to date with all the data. To Force grip. Right, so it's all got 2. So what's rank 2? Hold LT and then RT to lift 2 up 2 enemies. So Force talents. Each rank increases the amount of health you gain by defeating your enemies. That is going to be very useful. Each rank reduces the amount of damage you take. That is very useful. Increase your maximum health. Definitely putting that on. Got 7. That's not the best one. Sift through. Not. Dashing shot releases a wave of force line damage all enemies in its vicinity in its path. That's pretty good. Saber Slam. I'll get that as well. Aerial Ambush. I'll get that. Okay. Ooh. So XXXB and then hold B. Okay, we'll try some of these. So I think each mission will do a new, so we'll have the compressed gold crystal this time. That's not that great.
Alert! Specimen containment field in Sector 10 has malfunctioned. Nearby squads are ordered to investigate.
There it is. This will stop all the gas. Okay, let's go.
Check out that noise. I think Lord Vader's experiment just got loose.
Oh, yeah, it's that one.
Security breach in Sector 9. Subject 1138 has escaped. Send blasters to kill. Forget the specimens. We've got to get out of here. Taking defensive maneuvers. What was that? Stop! On your toes, Trooper. Great fire, man. You're dead. Taking bunker. Hold the line. I need backup here. I've been hit.
Force talent sphere. That looks like everything.
Alert! Ship navigation systems have malfunctioned. Repeat, ship navigation systems have malfunctioned.
Proxy, what did you just do?
I've sent the Empirical on a collision with a nearby star.
You what?
It seemed like the quickest way to wipe out all the witnesses. Lord Vader did clearly specify that no one must know of your existence.
I knew you were still trying to kill me.
No, not yet. You
Empirical security systems are offline. All crew members are advised to secure escape pods. Get to the escape pods! They aren't accepting the security code. Try it again. I tried twice. It's not working. Try again.
Okay, it looks like these
Keep me covered.
they're not affected by force damage. No, I'm gonna die. Oh.
Alert! Ship navigation systems have malfunctioned. Repeat, ship navigation systems have malfunctioned.
Proxy, what did you just do?
I've sent the Empirical on a collision with a nearby star.
You what?
It seemed like the quickest way to wipe out all witnesses. Lord Vader did clearly specify that no one must know of your existence.
Oh, I knew you were still trying to kill me.
No. Not yet, anyway. You should have plenty of time to reach the ship before it hits that star.
Empirical security systems are offline. Enter the code correctly. Members are advised to secure escape pods. It's not working. Try again. Keep him pinned.
Come on, man! What the fuck? The hell is them? Again, what? Oh, what? Oh, fuck! Come on! Come on, man.
Alert! Ship navigation systems have malfunctioned. Repeat, ship navigation systems have malfunctioned.
Proxy, what did you just do?
I've sent the Imperial on a collision with a nearby star.
You what?
It seemed like the quickest way to wipe out all witnesses. Lord Vader did clearly specify that no one must know of your existence.
Empirical security systems are offline. All crew members are advised to secure escape pods. Get to the escape pods! They aren't accepting our security codes. Never mind. We've got a bigger problem. Try it again. I've tried twice. It's not working. Try again. Got you, Fire!
Dead. The hell?
did you launch the pods?
Of course, Master. It pays to be thorough.
Power crystal.
Priority change. Initiate generation sequence. Eliminate target experience. Subject number 1138.
Whoa! Whoa! Them things completely destroy me, man. What? That's... That's like a heat seeker.
All escape pods have been jettisoned. Await further orders.
No.
Proxy, did you
Don't
launch
go
the
in
pods?
there.
Of course, Master. It pays to be thorough.
Put your weapon down. Got you now. Priority change. Initiate generation sequence. Eliminate target experience. Subject number 1138.
Oh, I'm not even... Oh my god! This is just so difficult.
All escape pods have been jettisoned. Await further orders. Oh, that's not good.
Proxy, did you launch the pods?
Of course, Master. It pays to be thorough.
No. That thing is just so mental. No. Killed it. Fucking hell, man.
Master, hurry. We're rapidly approaching the sun.
Juno!
The traitor died with the rest of us. Don't let him reach her.
Whoa! Whoa! Easy down there. There's two of them. Oh my god, go away! You did.
Vader said you're dead. But you came back. I've been branded a traitor to the Empire.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about any of that. I'm leaving the Empire behind.
Well, I missed it. Oh, that was easy. Escape pods? Where? Oh, well. Anyway, we've done it.
No sign of any pursuit. We're already light years away from any Imperial forces.
Then what's wrong?
We have the entire galaxy in front of us. And yet, for the first time in my life, I don't know where to go. I hope you have a plan.
We need to rally the Emperor's enemies. And I need to find someone that can teach me the things that Vader couldn't.
Sounds like we're still hunting Jedi.
And I think I know one that might still be alive.
General Kota?
Yes. When I fought him, You said it'd be part of my future. Well, let's hope he was right. Head to Nar Shaddaa.
Princess Leia, it's an honor to have a senatorial observer.
You can drop the charade, Captain Stern. We both know I was sent here as a hostage, to keep my father from speaking out against the Empire.
Then we both understand the situation, Senator. If your father keeps his mouth shut, I'll keep you out of harm's way. If not, you'll become the unfortunate victim of a Wookiee uprising. These slaves are mindless brutes, you know.
Show me to my quarters.
As you wish, Princess.
General Coda.
I paid for this table, so whoever you are, get lost.
I've tracked you across the galaxy, from Nar Shaddaa to Zeost.
And who are you? A bounty hunter.
Not exactly, but I think we can help each other out, Jedi.
But I'm no Jedi now. And not since this.
I don't need your eyes, just your mind and everything you know about fighting the Empire.
Well, nobody fights the Empire and wins, boy.
What's that over there? He's in that area.
Well, you better hope you're wrong about that, General.
There he is, over there. Stop right there.
Juno, we're gonna need to pick up outside the Vapor Room right now.
I'm on my way.
Right. Oh, that was short and sweet. Anyway, I said I'd only do it level by level, so yeah, this brings this to an end. That was quite short and sweet. Yeah, okay. Right, until tomorrow I think I'll do this one. We found out General Coda is still alive, and that we've now been made a traitor of the Empire, so yeah. We will see what happens. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, should be doing a new one tomorrow. Alright, cheers, goodbye for now.